Hello everyone, good morning and good afternoon, all of you. So, welcome to the Safacha Scripts. Today we'll going to talk about Java keywords. As earlier we talked about Java data types, Java variables, operators in Java. So today we'll start with Java keywords. So in Java we have different keywords. Around 50 keywords we have like boolean, byte, char, double, float, sort, void, int, long, while a list of Java keywords. Actually, Java keywords we use to define a value in a variable. Like if we want to store a integer value, then we'll use int, and long value we'll use long. For double, for floating value we have float. Characters we have character char keyword. So there are different keywords that Java support. Okay, then let's start. Give me a second. Okay, now. So we have the list of Java keywords like boolean, byte, char, double, float, sort, void, int, long, while, for, to, switch, break, continue, case, default, if, else, try, catch, finally, class, abstract, extend, final, import, new instance of, private, interface, native, public, package, implements, protected, return, static, super, synchronized, volatile, transist, throws, and this. So we have 50 keywords in Java. Now let's talk about in detail. So okay, abstract keyword. What is the abstract keyword? Abstract keyword is used to declare a class or a method. We can declare a class or a method as abstract. In abstract, if you are going to create an abstract method, that means you are not going to implement that method. You are just declaring that method without implementation. So if you abstract a method in a class, then you are going to implement that method in another class. So this is abstract keyword. Then assert. Assert is describe a predicate placed in Java program to indicate that the developer thinks the predicates is always true. Like whenever you want to, okay, you have two things like expected and actual. As a developer, as a user, what we expected from the output. Let's suppose you have some program, and what is expected? 2 plus 2 equal 4. So assert is used to validate is it 4 or not. So the kind of validation you can say we use assert. Now boolean. Boolean defines a variable the value is true or false only. By default, Boolean is primitive type is false. Like if you are not going to provide any value to Boolean, it will by default return false. Break. Break keyword is used whenever you want to break any statement or kind any loop. Okay, we have three type of loop: for, while, do while. Let's suppose you are executing a while loop. Whenever your condition is satisfied, you want to break that statement from there. So that's why we use break. Break is used to break your program or stop your program, from that point. Byte. Byte is keyword to declare a field that can hold 8-bit sign to complement integers. Okay. So this is used to declare the method returns a value of primitive type byte. Okay. So let's suppose you have a method that are going to return a value, 8-bit value. So for holding that 8-bit value, we are going to use byte keyword. Let case is used to switch block. We'll talk about in detail like with implementers in next videos, like what is exactly how it's actually implemented in Java with programs. In this video, we talk about like in the theoretically what exactly it is. So case keyword is used to switch blocks. Like okay, switch block we use when we have multiple if else conditions. So rather than we are going to create multiple if else, we use to switch block. Like okay, if you want to print the uh, month's name like January, February, March, how many days in a month, For this, other than if January is equal to 31 and February is equal to 29 or 20, rather than that we use switch case. Now catch is okay. Catch is used to catch the exceptions or errors from try block that is thrown by try block. So catch is used to catch the exceptions. The student catch block specify what do it specify type of exception thrown by the try block. Okay, let's suppose you are executing a program like, okay, if you are going to divide 4 divide by 0, that is not possible because you cannot divide anything in 0. So Java will throw an arithmetic exception. So that exception will catch by the catch block. So we have three blocks. Try, catch, finally. Try from where we throw the exception, catch from where we catch the exceptions and implement as we want, and finally is used to execute either uh, catch block runs, either uh, try block runs, finally is always run. Okay, now talk about catch char keyword. Char keyword is used to declare character variable. It is a Java primitive type. In Java type, a char type is single 16-bit Unicode character. The wrapper character class represent the char primitive type of an object. So we have character class as well in Java. So the wrapper of character class is char. Now talk about class. So in Java, whenever we want to declare any class, we used class keyword. Class is object group of objects which have common properties. Like if you want to create a calculator, okay, and you want to add some feature like there are two type of feature. First feature is sum, division, multiplication, and subtraction. This is the kind of just calculation. Another is sine theta, cos theta, tan value, the kind of trigonometry. So for trigonometry we have a different class. For normal calculation we have a different class. The kind of with common properties we are just going to create a class. Now continue keyword. Okay, so continue keyword is we use in loops like for, while, do while. So continue keyword is used to skip a specific value. Let's suppose from Sunday to Monday. In 7 days you want to skip Tuesday. So whenever you want to skip Tuesday, you will uh, use continue. Continue keyword will skip that Tuesday from the loop. Now default keyword. Default keyword is used to optionally used to switch statement. Okay. Suppose from Monday to uh, let's suppose there's 7 days in week. We are using the switch case. In switch case, 7 statement is there like case 1, case 2, case 3, case 7. But in the last we use default because if user gives any wrong input, like it's rather than Sunday, they will January, then the code will go to the switch statement and return the value, whatever you provide the output. And do do is used to use in do while loop. Do while loop, while and do while, these are two different loops. While is used precondition, do while is post condition. In while loop we are use preconditioning, and do while we use post conditioning. We'll talk about in detail once when we are going to execute this and implement this in Java. Double is used to, as you know, double is used to take double value like 16-bit store a value. Else is used to with if and else. Likewise, if condition, else. If first condition not satisfied, then it will go to the else. Enum is they were used to clear an enumerate type. So likewise, public enum day Sunday to Saturday. These enums we can use in switch case or whenever we want we can use. Extend Java keyword is used to whenever we want to extend a class with another class. That is called interface or like inheritance. In inheritance we can use. Okay, then final keyword is whenever we if final we can have variable, method or class. If we have final keyword with any of these, like final variable means we cannot change the value, final method means we cannot override or overload that method, Final class means that we cannot inheritance we cannot extend the class from another class. And finally, I told you finally is used to execute in every situation, like either block is run or either catch block is run. It will execute. Float. Float is given to take a value of 32 bit of storage, a decimal point. For keyword is used to use loop for loop. If is used if condition, as you know, implements. Yeah, implements is used to declare instead the class. Okay, implement and extend the two things. Whenever you going to inherit a class from a different class, we use extend. But whenever you want to take a interface with class, then we use implement. Import keyword you use to import the libraries, packages, or your different required packages and libraries from Java. Instance of keyword is used to whether object is instance of a specified type. Like, for example, you have a class new, you have a class ABC, and you want to create an object of that. Then you need to create ABC object name equal new uh, class name ABC. So the instance of keyword is used to validate, like, uh, your object is created same instance. Int, it's like holding a value of 32 bit. Interface is used to interface is same like class, but the difference is interface is contains only abstract methods. That means in interface you can just declare the methods, we cannot implement under the interface, we need to implement those methods into the class only. Likewise, we create a public interface vehicle, we have methods, brand, speed up, down, alarm, and everything here. So we just declared it, and after that we just return the, like, we is implementing this. Long is used to create store the data for 64 bit. Native keyword is the applied method, indicate that method is implement a language other than Java. Okay, so native keyword is used in platform dependent code as such okay, as you know, Java is platform independent. So in Java, we use native keyword to verify, like it, like suppose you write a code and you validate its code is from Java or other language, then we will Java native keyword. New. New keyword is used to create a new instance. It's a simple. Whenever you want to create any object, you need to use new. Without new, you cannot create an object of any class. Like student, new student. Same. Array, int array, new array. That means here you are going to create a instance or object, both the same, like string, new string. Package is nothing. A package is group of class or interfaces in Java. Let's suppose you want to create a project and you have multiple classes, you just put into the single package that called package. Private is used to declare the method, field, or inner class. Private member only accessed by the other members of their own class. The two things, private is only used in the same class, we cannot use those method, those variable out of the class. Protected keyword is used to declare method, field, inner class, class, subclass, or class from same package. Okay, so finally is the thing is we can use only in the same class, but package protected we can use the same package or the extended classes. Public is we can access anywhere in the project. Return keyword is used to return the value. Let's suppose you want to return add a plus b return. So return is used to returning the value of the method. Sort keyword is used to uh, store the value of 16-bit numeric type. Static keyword is used to declare a field, method, or inner class. Uh, Static means that if you are if you create a method as a static, then you can call it without creating a object. You can just call it by class name only. Static variable, if you are declared, that means the value cannot be changed at the runtime. Runtime we cannot change the value of that static variable. Now super keyword is used to reference variable of that. Let's suppose you have two class A and class B. We are going to extend class A to class B, and some method, the same method is in class A and same method in class B. Then if you want to access that class A method, then you need to use super keyword. Switch keyword is used to in switch case, like last is, I already told you, whenever you are have conditions multiple if else, then you use switch case. Synchronized. Synchronized is used to block, to synchronize the blocks, like used we have multiple programs we want to execute at the same time, like multi-threading, you can say. So for handling the multi-threading, parallel threading at the same time, we use synchronized keyword. This keyword is used to reference the current object. Let's suppose in the same class you have three methods: method A, method B, method C. You and all three methods are the same variable. So if we use this dot variable name, that means that variable will instance of the current object, like current method. Throw is used to throw the exception for the method only, and throws is used to throws the exception at the class level and method level. Okay. Transitance. Serialization, it uses serialization. If you define any data member in transit, it will not be serialized. Let's suppose I have declared an employee as a serialized, and three data member id, name, and as we have data id, name, and is. If you serialize object, that your value will be serialized, but don't want to serialize your value, then we will declare the data member as transits. Serialize and unserialize means, okay, serialize means first id, name, and then age. Don't serialize, then id come first or name come first or age come first, the kind of serial numbers. Try is used to throw the exception. Void is keyword that declare as a method does not return anything. Volatile is used to modify the insynchronizables by concurrently running threads. Like in method, class, or interfaces, this cannot be declared volatile nor local variable or parameters, because we have multiple parallel threading or multiple threading going on. While is used to while loop, okay, here's the example. So simple while loop example is, we have in n is 10 precondition. As I told you, in while we used precondition as greater than 0, then it will, whatever you will going to print and minus 1 as, that means it will print take 10 minus 1, then go back, and until the condition is satisfied, it go by go. Likewise, go to keyword is reverse the keyword in Java. The go to is not used, has no function. Like const. Const keyword is reserved in Java. Const is not used, has no function for defining constant in Java. It can be seen in the final keywords. So this is all about Java keywords. Today we'll discuss Java keywords in theoretical. Tomorrow I will going to discuss this keyword with example via programs, so we can easily understand you know every keyword. So for now, this is all about the Java keywords. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a great day.